Welcome back. Here are the instructions to complete the Day 5 assignment for the Week 9 homework. Just like yesterday, you're going to go to Google and you're going to log into your account. I'm already logged in. Up here you can see my Grad Portfolio folder. And then you are going to click here to open the budget spreadsheet assignment. And you're going to do the same as you've done with other Google assignments, where you go to File, make a copy to save it to your own Google Drive. Okay, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to get those 3 sheets that you printed out yesterday. Remember these right here? The first thing you're going to do is you're going to put your career. So where it says type your career here, actually first thing you're going to do is put your name. Up in the corner where it says type your name. And for career, that's what I chose. You can choose whatever, obviously. Okay, so you see there's 3 boxes here that you're going to fill out, or sorry, there's 3 sections you're going to fill out. The only thing you're going to fill out for each of these sections is monthly take home and monthly excess. Don't change anything below this line right here. Don't mess with any of these numbers down here. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the things that you printed out last week. The lowest one, the 90% of workers, that's going to be the lowest amount. So that was this one right here where it said that I was going to make $29,060. Well, it doesn't want that number. It wants monthly take home and monthly excess. So where you're going to look on that is, let me zoom in a bit here. You're going to look down at the bottom. The monthly excess of 129 was based on taking home 2117. So taking home is 2117. And the excess was 129. Yeah, that's all you need to do. You're still going to turn these in. Don't throw these out. You need to turn them into your teacher, but that's all you need to do with that for this. So I'm going to close this one. Then the average worker, that was the middle amount. So for here, that one was, up here it was 63,920. But again, that's not the number we want. We want 4215 taking home. And the monthly excess was 1771. Okay, that's pretty good. So we'll close that one. And again, zoom in. This must be the 10% one right here, because it says I'm going to make 105,000. That'd be a lot of money. I don't make anywhere near that. Okay, so it says taking home $6,510 a month. And it says you'll have extra excess 2562. All right, once you're done with that, make sure you have your name, make sure it says career, and you go to File. Don't hit Control P to print. Go to File, Print. When you print, make sure you have these things checked. It's going to say current sheet. Uncheck this box. Check the box that says no grid lines. Make sure you do that. Make sure it says fit to width, and make sure it says landscape. Otherwise, it may come out looking really weird. So make sure all those things are checked. And you're going to click print. And for me, for Google, it always prints to PDF. It may just print straight to the computer for you. But anyway, so yours, when you're done, should look like this. You're going to print out 2 copies of this. So it should look, again, your name, your career, the amounts that you figured out last week. You're going to go ahead and you're going to turn these in, but you're also going to have this spreadsheet saved to Google Docs, because if you look down here, there's some other numbers, and you don't have to do anything with these next week. You'll do something with them, or you don't have to do anything with them this week. You'll do something with them next week. But it's got some other numbers. It says, okay, well, now what if you want to save for retirement? Now what if you want to have a kid? You have to pay for daycare. You have to pay for expenses. Kids are expensive. Diapers, food, toys. You know, what if they want to play soccer or basketball or something like that? So this one, 90% of workers make at least, if you're only making $2,100 a month, even if you don't have kids, you're only going to have $1.98 left over. That's not a lot. And you can say, well, I don't want to save for retirement. But what happens when you get old? That's kind of important. Okay, average worker, that's a little bit better. If I didn't have kids, if you made this much and you didn't have kids, you would take, that's over $1,700 a month. That's a lot. But then if you have a kid in daycare, you only have 218. If you have a kid that's not in daycare, you'll have 471, so that's a little better. Daycare is expensive. If your kid's not in daycare, it's because, you know, they're at elementary school age, or maybe your mom and your grandma can babysit or something like that. But yeah, kids are expensive. So anyway, you don't have to do anything with the rest of this. This is going to be for next week. For now, you're just going to print out this whole sheet and print out 2 copies again, turn them into your teacher. 1 copy is going to go in your portfolio, and your teacher will keep 1 copy. But you'll need to be able to look back at this in your Google Drive next week. Sound good? All right, have a good week. Thanks, guys.